Welcome to Optimal Timelines. My name is Sean, and this is going to be your December 2023 Tarotscope reading for your North Node by sign and house. And this is going to be for the second half of December, from December 16th through the 31st. Now, if you're new to my channel, the reason I use the North Node in tarot readings as opposed to your sun, moon, or ascendant sign is that it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is your North Star. It's your soul path. It's what you're here to learn and experience in this lifetime. So it's much more relevant to your everyday life and much more accurate in tarot readings than your sun, moon, or ascendant. Now, you're going to want to watch two videos. You're going to want to watch one for your North Node by sign and one for your North Node by house. So with that, we can begin the reading. I'm going to connect to the energies. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, North Node in Capricorn and or the 10th house. This is going to be your December 2023 Tarotscope reading for the second half of December. Okay, very interesting. So this spread represents the second half of December from the 16th to the 31st. And what I'm noticing with a lot of the readings, the end of December is, and I see this a lot where it's kind of like at the end of the year, it's like a graduation test for all of the North Node. Not that we're not always striving and working toward our North Node always, but I notice at the end of the year, it's usually kind of like a big thing, okay, where it's like this test. And what I'm seeing for you North Nodes in Capricorn of the 10th house is I'm seeing that it's all about two main things here. Your card that popped out was the Ace of Swords. It's about setting boundaries and also about communication, about how you are communicating with the world around you and with those around you. Okay, so it's about communication, and definitely it's tied into setting boundaries. Let's get into your timeline cards. Okay, so let's get into your timeline cards. You've got the Sun reversed, you've got the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and you've got the Nine of Wands. So what I'm seeing here is that at the end of December here, the big test for you is realizing that everything that you've gone through in your life, which with the Ace of Pentacles could be like maybe feelings of insecurity, whether that be emotionally or financially, or feelings of like maybe not having enough, but again, that ties into security. And then also with the Sun reversed, with maybe not feeling emotionally fulfilled. All of these things, what it is that they're leading up to a whole, I guess you could say, treasure chest of experiences for you. And if you see this card, the Nine of Wands, you know, what this card represents is it represents learning and benefiting from past experiences. So this person here has the bandage on their head. They've obviously been through lots of battles and lots of things in their life, both good and bad. They're all experiences, and that's what the wands behind this person lined up are all about, experiences. So the things that you've gone through in your life are doing many things. You could say also that this person is like toughening up. You know, when we go through things, when we go through battles and we survive them, it toughens us up. And really, that's what this is saying. This is saying that these experiences are valuable to us, even though they might have been unpleasant. And what I'm feeling like for the end of December is I feel like there's going to be a situation that arises where it's going to ask you to set some boundaries. Either, like physically set boundaries, or most likely like mentally, emotionally, and definitely with communication set boundaries. Um, but realize when you do this, this is just another experience, and this experience is building up to something that is very valuable in your life. And what that is it's getting you to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Remember, moving into Capricorn North Node or the 10th house is not easy because you're moving from a position of, safety, comfort, contentment into the world that can be difficult to navigate sometimes. Okay, so it's not an easy transition. But when you do that, what's ultimately waiting for you is comfort, stability, and like happiness, basically. So, really, what is happening here is that you're going to learn at the end of December here, like you're going to think, okay, I went through all this, but I'm a stronger person for having to go through this, and it's all about building up your um, your experiences. And I feel like there's a situation that is going to require you. It could be you need to say something difficult to somebody that needs to be said, or set boundaries, as I said, with somebody. And when you do that, it's going to get you to the next level. Why do I say the next level? Well, your two advice cards are you've got the Star reversed and you've got the Eight of Wands reversed. Now, whenever I personally see the Star in a reading, and even along with the sun, the things that these cards have in common, the sun and the star here, is that they're both positive cards when they're reversed, but it's like a delayed energy. So think of like the sun is shining in the sky, but a cloud cover comes over it. The sun is still there. It's just being obscured by this cloud cover. Okay. With the star, even though it's reversed, there is still something magical in the situation. And usually right around the corner, there's some sort of a positive breakthrough. So it's like close to this breakthrough that's happening. Okay. So I'm seeing that, there is positive here. But what this is that it's going to require, in order for these cards to become upright, it's going to require you to kind of take the less comfortable and more difficult route of kind of setting boundaries and kind of learning that change is needed. You have to start moving toward that Capricorn North Node or 10th house North Node, which is literally like kind of like, okay, it's time to get tough type of a thing. Okay. But you never want to lose that beautiful tenderness you have inside you. That's Cancer, your feelings, your emotional intelligence. Okay. That's what the fourth house and, Cancer South Node bring. But, you never want to lose that. But with this Eight of Wands, I want to get into it. With it reversed, it's like if you are essentially what this is saying to me is that if your life isn't moving along like you would like, if there are situations that you're like, okay, I want to be further ahead in my life, I want to have better this or better that, and I want change in my life, I want to like grow in my life and be more stable. What the Eight of Wands is saying is that it's time to get moving, okay? That there could be some things that are stagnant. That's why the sun and the star card are reversed. All you have to do, essentially what I'm saying here, is start moving toward that north node. which is, in this case, at the end of the month, it's going to require whether setting boundaries either emotionally, mentally, or through communication, or all of the above. Set boundaries with whatever the situation is. And when you do that, you're going to learn that all of those experiences that you've had are playing into you becoming a stronger version of yourself, a more resilient version of yourself, okay? And while you're also keeping that beautiful open heart. So yeah, it's not always easy going toward our North Node, but for you, just remember, don't be afraid to take action with a situation that needs action taken, okay? Setting boundaries. Don't be afraid to do that, because when you do that, it's the key to unlocking these wands and opening up this whole thing, okay? So very, very positive reading. But remember, our greatest growth happens when we do take action toward our, optimal path and our highest soul path. So definitely it's something that, you want to kind of take heed into the new year. Anyway, I hope this reading was helpful to you and you found some value in it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions in your life and would like a personal tarot reading, or if you would like your astrological chart analyzed, where I can see kind of where you've come in your life, where you're at now, where you're heading, check out my website in the link below. But with that, I just want to say have a great holiday season, much joy and much happiness. Remember, stay strong. Go towards Team Capricorn in the 10th house, okay? Set boundaries and you're going to be fine. But many blessings. We'll see you on some more videos.